See, coming to this question, if A exceeds B by 40% and B is less than C by 20%, then A is to C is, what is given here? B is equivalent to 80% of C, because he said that B is less than C by 20%. Okay, and what about A? A says that A equivalent to 140% of B, because A exceeds B by 40%. Now what is the question is asking us to find? A is to C. A simple way of doing this is, we know that A by B equal to 140 by 100, because 140% can be written as 140 by 100, and B by C, from here B by C equivalents to 80 by 100. Now multiply these two, what happens? A by B into B by C, which is equivalent to 140 by 100 into 80 by 100. 0 and 0 will get cancels, 0 and 0 will get cancels, 4 2s, 4 25s, which is equals to 28 by 25. The option is 1. If 10% of M is the same as 20% of N, then M is to N is equals to, simple, 10% of M equivalents to 20% of N. That is equivalent to M by N is nothing but 20 by 10, which is equals to 2 by 1. Simply the answer is option 1. The ratio of 5:4 expressed as percent equivalent to, as a percent equivalent to, simple, if a fraction is given, A by B ratio is given, if you want to express as a percentage, simply multiply it with 100. Now here what is the ratio given? 5 by 4. So 5 by 4 into 100, which is equivalent to 4 ones 4 25s, 5 into 25, which is equals to 125. So the answer is option 1. The ratio of number of boys to that of girls in a school is 4:1. If 75% of the boys and 70% of the girls are scholarship holders, then the percentage of students who do not get scholarship is. Now the ratio of number of boys and girls, B by Z, is equal to how much is given? 4 by 1. 4 by 1. As we are dealing with percentages, okay, assume girls is equivalent to 100x. To make our calculation simple, you can take multiples of 100. Okay, then boys is equivalent to how much? Which is equals to 400x. How many girls got scholarship? 70% of girls, which is equals to 70x, because these are the people who got scholarship. It means who do not get scholarship will be do not get scholarship is how much? 30x, because we are assuming total number of girls as 100x. Now what is about boys? 75% of the boys got scholarship. It means what is 75% of 400x? Because number of boys are 400. 75% of 400 is 300x. Now what is the total number of boys? 400, in which 300 got scholarship, remaining 100 won't get a scholarship, 100x. Now the question here is the percentage of students who do not get scholarship. Who do not get scholarship is how much? 130x. What is the total number of students? So percentage of students who do not get scholarship equivalent to 130x. These are the people who didn't get scholarship divided by total number of people, which is 500 into 100x. This is 500x. Okay, x and x will get cancels, 2 zeros will get cancels, 5 ones 5, 26. Simply the answer is 26%. Option 4. The ratio of number of boys and girls are in the ratio in a school is 3:2. Boys to girls ratio, what is given? 3:2. If 20% of the boys and 30% of the girls are scholarship holders, the percentage of students who do not get scholarship is, assume that girls equivalent to number of girls equivalent to how much? Assume 200x, because as you're dealing with percentage, it is always better to take a multiple of 100. If girls is 200x, then boys will be how much? 300x. How I'm getting 300x? Because boys to girls ratio is 3:2. If 2 parts equal to 200x, we're assuming that 2 parts equal to 200x, then 3 parts will become 300x. Why I'm choosing 100x? Because it deals with percentage. Now simple. How much percent of the girls get scholarship? 20%. What is 20%? Sorry, 30% of the girls got scholarship. 30% of 200 got scholarship. And coming to boys, how many people got scholarship? 20% of the boys got scholarship. Okay. Now, who do not get scholarship? Simple. If 30% of girls get scholarship, means 70% of the girls won't get a scholarship. That is 70% of 200. Here 80% of 300, you can write as x here. Okay, because we assume total number of students are girls are 200x, so boys are 300x. Even if you don't take x also, won't get any problem. You can easily get an answer. But here 70% of 200 is how much? 140x, plus 80% of 300 is how much? 240x. This is the number of people who do not get scholarship. But what is the total number of people? 500 into 100. How are we getting this 140x? This 140x is nothing but 70% of 200x. This 240x is nothing but 80% of 200x, 300x. So which is 240. These are the people who do not get scholarship, because it's asking then the percent of students who do not get scholarship is. So this is nothing but 380x divided by 500x into 100. 0 and 0 will get cancels. X and x will get cancels. 5 ones 5, 76. The answer is 76%. The difference between two numbers is 15% of their sum. The ratio of the numbers, the ratio of larger number to the smaller number is. Let us assume the two numbers be a and b. What is given? A minus b equivalent to 15% of a plus b. It means we can say that 15% can be written as, so see here, a minus b equivalent to 15 by 100 into a plus b. 5 threes and 5 20s. On cross multiplication, what you will get? 20a minus 20b equals to 3a plus 3b. Take this a to the left hand side. Take a to the left hand side. It means you will get 17a equivalent to, take this minus 20b to the right hand side. It will become 23b. 3 plus 20, which is nothing but 23b, implies a by b equivalent to 23 by 17. The answer is option 1. The ratio of number of boys and girls in a school is 3:2. If 20% of the boys and 25% of the girls are scholarship holders, the percentage of the students who do not get scholarship is. Simple. Again, what is the ratio is given? 3:2. Let us assume the boys are 300x. I'm straight away taking 300x and girls are 200x. Now look at the question. The percent of the students who do not get scholarship, what I will do is I will find straight away what is the total number of students? 500x. Now who do not get scholarship means, let us go to the boys. How many boys got, how much percent of boys got scholarship? 20%. It means 80% of the boys won't get a scholarship. Simply 80% of 300x plus how much percent of the girls got a scholarship? 25. It means 75% of the girls won't have a scholarship. So 75% of 200x. Okay. Now this equivalents to, what is 80% of 300? 240. So 240x plus 75% of 200, which is 150x divided by 500 into 100. This is 500x. That equivalents to 390x by 500x into 100. On simplification, you get 78%. The answer is option 1. So this is how we have to do in the exam. Now see here, the population of a town increases every year by 4%. If its population is 50,000, then after 2 years it will be a simple one way. You can go with formula. 50,000 is the initial population. After 2 years, what will become? Every year it is increased by 4%. So 104 by 100 into 104 by 100, because every year it is increasing. Increasing means 100 plus x by 100. So first year 100 plus x by 100, second year 100 plus x by 100. What is x here? 4. Okay. Now 0 and 0 will get cancels. 2 zeros and 2 zeros will get cancels. 104 into 104. Simple. How will you calculate this? 104 into 104 is nothing but take the references 100. This is 4 and 4. So diagonally take this. 104 plus 4 is how much? 108 followed by 2 zeros. 4 into 4, 16. This is equals to 10816. 104 into 104 is nothing but 10816 into 5. That equivalents to, on simplification you will get 5 6 are 30, 3 will get carry forward, 5 1s are 5 plus 3 8, 5 8s are 40, 5 zeros 4, this is 4 carry forward, 0 plus 4 is 4, and 5 1s are 5. So the answer is option 3. The other way of solving this question, take 50,000. Okay, 4% increase. What is 4% of 50,000? 1% is 500, 4% is nothing but 2,000. Now the population has become 52,000. On this 4% you calculate. 1% is 520. Sorry, 1% is 520. Is it clear? Then 2% is 1040 and 4% is equivalent to 2080. If you add this, you will get 54080. You can go by this method or you can go by the formula method. A sample of 50 liters of glycerin is found to be adulterated to an extent of 20%. It means how much pure glycerin should be added to it so as to bring down the percentage of impurity of 5%. Listen carefully. There is 50 liters of glycerin is there. Okay, adulterated, it means he mixed it with some other content. Up to how much? It is 20%. So what is 20% of 50? Which is equals to 10. 10 liters is adulterated. I mean 10 liters is some impurities are there. Okay, in the 50 liters, 10 liters something is there, some other impurities, and 40 liters is the glycerin. 40 liters is the glycerin. Okay, now how much pure glycerin should be added to it so as to bring down the percentage of impurity of 5%. Now I have to make this glycerin as 95%. That is what he said. Okay, now what is the total impurity here? 10 liters. Okay, now we are adding, see this is the solution. Let us say this is the this is the impurities and this part is glycerin. We are adding only pure glycerin, 100% of glycerin. The content of glycerin is increasing, so that what happens, the ratio of impurity to glycerin will decrease. It means the proportion of impurity will decrease. Okay, so to what extent have to decrease? See, we are adding only glycerin, not impurities. The impurities remains same, the quantity of impurities remains same. So 5% is equivalent to 10 liters. So I have to make these 10 liters as 5%. Then 95 liters percentage equals to, if 5% is equal to 10 liters, 95%, simple, 1% is equals to 2 liters. Then 95% is equals to 190 liters. So this is 190 liters of glycerin. This is impurities. If you do this 10 by 200 into 100, which is 5%. But what is the question is asking? How much pure glycerin should be added? Initially, how much glycerin is there? 40 liters glycerin is there. So finally, how much glycerin should be there? 190. So how much you have to add? 150 liters. Simply option 2 is an answer. See here, 1 liter of water is added to 5 liters of alcohol water solution containing 40% alcohol strength. The strength of alcohol in the new solution will be. Now look at the question. 1 liter of water is added to 5 liters of alcohol water solution containing 40% of alcohol strength. So in 5 liters, alcohol is how much? Only 40%, implies 40% of 5 liters, which is equals to 2 liters. So in the 5 liters, how much alcohol is there? 2 liters. And how much water is there? Remaining is water, that is 3 liters. So this is in 5 liter of alcohol solution, 2 liters is alcohol and 3 liters is water. What we did? Adding 1 liter of water. After adding 1 liter of water, what happens? 6 liters, because you're adding 1 liter. What is that? Water. So the alcohol content remains same. So 2 liters of alcohol, and what will be the water content? 4 liters. The water content will become 4 liters. Now what is asking? The strength of alcohol in the new solution. Simple. Alcohol content by total content into 100. What is the alcohol content? 2 liters. What is the total content? Total content is nothing but solution. 2 plus 4. 6 liters. So 6 into 100. That equal to 33, 1 by 3%. So option 4 is an answer. Now, if 4 liters of water is evaporated and boiling from 12 liters of solution containing 7% of salt, the percentage of salt in the remaining solution is, see, there is a 12 liters of solution is there. Okay, this is the crystals. Let us say salt crystals. This is the total solution is 12 liters. 12 liters. Now what happened here is we're doing evaporation. So 4 liters of water is evaporated. 4 liters of water is evaporated. Then what is the total quantity will become? 8 liters. Now listen carefully. Only the water content is evaporated, but the salt content, whatever is there initially and finally, so will have the same salt content. The salt content remains same. What is the salt content here? Initially in 12 liters, how much is there? 7% of 12. This is the salt content. This is the salt content. The salt content remains same whether in the first case or in the second case. Now what happened? Only water evaporated, the total quantity changed, but the salt content remains same. This is the salt content. What is the question is asking? The percentage of the salt remaining in the remaining solution. In the second case, how many liters is there? 8 liters. In that, what is the salt content? 7% of 12. On simplification, what happens? 4 2s, 4 3s, 2 1s, 2 1.5s. 7 into 1.5 is how much? 10.5. Simply the salt concentration is 10.5. Look here, the salt content remains same, the only water is evaporating. Okay, so as water is evaporating, the proportion of salt is increasing, so the percentage of salt is increasing. Okay, so option 1 is an answer. A vessel has 60 liters of solution of acid and water having 80% of acid. How much water be added to make it a solution which acid forms 60%. Now what he's saying here is, initially what is acid concentration? Acid concentration is 80%. How many liters are there? 60. So 80% of 60 must be equivalent to, what he's saying, we're adding water, we don't know how many liters of water adding. So let us say water we're adding be x liters. After adding x liters of water, what happens? The proportion of acid will get reduced. It means the percentage will get reduced. So that we have to add water, the percentage should become 60%. Okay, so 60% of total quantity. We don't know the new solution. Let us say n. On simplification, you get n is equal to 80. On simplification, you get n equal to 80 liters. But initially, how many liters of solution is there? 60 liters of solution. How we are getting 80 liters? Because you are adding how much water? How much water added? 20 liters of water is added. Simply the answer is option 2, because the new solution is 80 liters. How it is become 80 liters? Simply we are adding only water. Initial solution is 60 liters. By adding water, what happens? The proportion of acid is reducing. It means the percentage of acid is reducing. So how much water have to add till the percentage become 60%? To get 60%, the solution must be 80 liters. So after adding 20 liters of water, what happens? The acid percentage has come down. 75 gram of sugar solution has 30% sugar in it. The quantity of sugar that should be added to the solution to make the quantity of sugar 70% in the solution is. Now 30% of the initial thing equivalent to 70% of new quantity. Okay, now what is the question he is asking us to find? 75 gram of sugar solution has 30% sugar in it. We are equating sugar. The quantity of sugar that should be added to the solution to make quantity of sugar 70% is in the solution is. Okay, now what is the case? How to solve this? 30 by 100 into 75 equivalents to 70 by 100 into n.